Good morning. Well, it's a late morning. I've been well lazy today. I mean, really, really lazy. Time for hand cream. When I sit here, it always prompts me to do it. Crazy, really, isn't it? But at least it reminds me, and this is once a day, this cream, so that's cool that it reminds me. Otherwise, I might forget. Yeah, a bit late to start. I've got to the stage, I think, where after indulging so much, that I wake up feeling not rested, but worse. I actually went to bed feeling much better than I woke up. So, thankfully though, everything is almost gone. It won't be long until, at least we didn't buy so much that we're eating it at the end of like January, February. It's nearly gone. Yay! And then we can start getting slimmer and thinking about maybe going to Vegas. Who knows? Wow. Sorry about the Hermin, but I do have a bit of wheeziness. I'm unwheezy. Not uneasy, but unwheezy. Let's do the bits and bobs, shall we? Let's have a look at my calendar picture. So this was yesterday, the 3rd. At least it lets me know the day every day. Take that one off, and we've got... Hang on. It's quite dark. I'm the crime lord. He's supposed to pay me, Boba Fett. Yeah, so that's today. Goodness. It just it makes you feel like you are ticking your life away, though, with these. I'll keep the light on for a second. Put that one. I've not got space. There we go. I can go there. We'll see what acidy comment we have. Looking forward to your thoughts yesterday. Kind regards, which translates to now kindly get screwed. Nice. Lovely. Yeah, my son got me this. Mind you, it is fun. Joke then. It's a very, very small one, but funny-ish. So it says, if all is not lost, suffer from premature. If all is not lost, then where is it? Oh, sorry. I like that. We give it a clapperoonie. In fact, we might just give it a cheer for messing me up again. And it was 2 lines and they were short. And I still managed to do... Oh, dear. Silly sausage. Did I turn that off? No, I didn't. Didn't bring any tea in with me this morning. I just had one, so it felt like, a bit too soon. Which I know I'm going to dry up in a sec and really regret. I filmed my giveaway yesterday and all I kept doing was drying up. I thought, it's going on. And in my live stream as well, was just drying up. Weirdly, it happens now and then, but not all the time when I talk a lot. Which is a good thing, I guess, at least. I'm not taking any chances with the phone. I'm not doing it on there anymore. Not having any more of that happen. Oh, I've got a message. No, I've got 2. Yeah. Oh, well, I'll read them in a minute. So today, what have I got? I've got a joint to do today. I don't mean, I mean a meat joint. Just thought I'd clarify that for those of you who think I'm actually cooler than I am, because I'm not. Yeah, I have a turkey with stuffing in it. And we got it to have over Christmas, obviously, and it was then we got the turducken, turkey, duck, chicken, all compressed into one. So we had that with, that had a little stuffing in the middle. So we had turducken and pork on Christmas, and so the turkey with the stuffing in didn't get eaten. So then we thought, oh, well, maybe have it New Year, but we didn't eat then either. So I said to Gary yesterday, he said, should we have a joint of meat tomorrow? And I said, well, find one in the freezer. If there's one that we can't have later on, because maybe it's got stuffing in it or something like that, that we won't be able to eat it once we do low carb, then we'll get that out. So it's turkey with the stuffing. So we've got turkey and stuffing today. But we don't have many veggies in, but I do have some, like I have some frozen runner beans from summer in the freezer, so we can kind of, you know, make a dinner. So that's all right. That's what I've got to do today. I'm going to do it in the Ninja. As it doesn't matter now. Well, I say it doesn't matter. Obviously, you don't want a horrible dinner. But, you know, it's not like it's a Christmas dinner and you cook it for someone else. It's just us. So I can experiment a bit. Yesterday, Gary loves cinnamon. I mean, he is a big cinnamon nut, you know. Cinnamon and ginger, they're his kind of favourite things. And, well, everything is his favourite thing, to be fair. But, you know, he does love cinnamon. And they sell these cinnamon rolls that you bake yourself, and they come in like a little tube. And then all you're meant to do is like bash it, unwrap it, and then this big dough thing expands out of the tube, and you roll it, you kind of open it out, unroll it, spread it with the cinnamon mixture, then roll it back up again, cut it, and you bake it. And Gary normally does them. I've never touched it. I've never sort of gone anywhere near them. They've just been Gary's thing. So we had 2 in the fridge, and I thought, you know what, we need to get rid of them because, you know, the date will run out on them. And I'm going to cook one. I thought I'd cook one. That way, if I mess it up, I've only ruined one. So, and I thought I'm going to do them in the pull down like oven like Ninja. So I did those yesterday. They were amazing. Absolutely really good. So when Gary, you know, he came in straight, walked through the door, nicked one. I didn't even put the icing thing on. So he said, I like them without icing though. I don't just leave them. So then we finished them off, you know, put the icing on. And he's took a couple to work. And he said, why didn't you do them all? I said, well, we'll eat these first and then I can do the next lot. And I said, I actually did these in the Ninja, you know. And I said, have you noticed that every single thing that I've cooked in the Ninja so far has been great? I've not had any disasters with it, which is a bit amazing, really. I know I kind of need to blow my nose, and I hate it when I look around and I can't find any tissue. So I'm going to have to pause it for a sec, go get a tissue and blow my nose. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm hoping I haven't got a cold. When we went to see Harley, had a terrible cold, so I'm really hoping that I don't have that. I don't think I do. I think it's more likely to be paint fumes and dust and stuff like that I know I'm a bit intolerant to, so I think it's more likely to be that. Fingers crossed. So I'm meant to go and do a job for somebody today. I need to motivate myself to get in the car and go out. It's freezing out there. It really is cold. And, well, if I go out, I'm going to come out of my house and turn left rather than right and see if that road is... It might be a longer bumps fest, but at least it's not as deep and as scrapey on the car as that way. And you know, this afternoon, it's forecast for quite a really bad rainstorm here, and you know, quite a lot of rain and potential flooding around areas. If it floods here, we're in trouble because we're a cliff. So, you know, if that floods, you know, it's time for an arc, basically. So we shouldn't have flooding, but what we could get is trapped because of areas that are flooded. So I don't know how much rain this particular part will get, because usually this is statistically the warmest part of the UK. And obviously we do get snow sometimes, and we do get like heavy rains, so that wouldn't negate us getting it. But and it has been flooded here, not in this place because obviously it's a cliff, but when I was a kid and we lived further up a little way, we did get we got flooded in. Not that we flooded. Luckily my mum and dad's road was a slight hill, but it kind of, the flood water stopped at the end of our road, and it was like a river. We couldn't actually get out. We were stuck there. And they were dropping supplies by helicopter to us all. You know, but luckily my mum was a bit of a hoarder when it came to food and stuff. So we never run out of anything. You know, and when people, whenever they would announce that we were due to have heavy rains or snow, and there was a risk of it, everybody would clear the shop of bread. You know, you only have to mention that there might be something and the bread all goes in the milk. So luckily, and we always had it, my mum would do her shop for a month, you know, and put it all in the freezer. So we were never really short of anything. And when the kids were little, my kids, we had a bad snowstorm and we were snowed in. And everybody panics that they can't get to the shop and get bread and milk and all that stuff. And I thought, well, what would happen if you didn't have bread for a week? I mean, now I rarely eat bread. I don't eat bread much at all. But, you know, would the world stop turning if you had crackers for a week that happened to be in the cupboard? Or if you made soup or something like that? You know, it just, this panic that gets hold of people that they need to go get it. You know, really you don't. Everybody's got food in their house that will last them at least a couple of weeks. Well, most of us do. In fact, our freezers would last us probably a couple of months. Just saying. Yeah, Gary gets that from his mum. You know, they were both kind of like shop for Armageddon, basically. You know, I said to Gary one day when he said, you know, about not having any room in the freezer, and I said, well, you know why? Because if you fancy scampi, you'll buy 6 bags. And you don't eat them for a long while. So they're just taking up space that we don't really need them to be there. You know, just saying. He stopped doing it now, thank goodness. Plus, you know, I'm glad about that because pretty soon we won't be able to eat scampi at all. But, you know, it's just an example. It's the same with everything. You know, just don't buy 1 pack, buy 6, put them in the freezer. But it just takes up all the space. I'm getting him out of those crazy ways gradually. Oh, I feel like I need to blow it again. Maybe I'm getting a cold. I don't know. It's probably allergies. Well, fingers crossed it's allergies. Bear with me one. I'm back again. I can't believe it's Thursday already. It's crazy, isn't it? I might, if I can, get to do another live stream and make a bit more blanket. I need to do some live streaming over on Rocksteady because I need to get the watch hours up. I suppose I could still make the blanket if I went onto there, but although it's not a crochet channel per se. Do you hate it when people say stuff like that? Per se. You know, pretentious stuff. Per se. You know what I mean? And people get stuck on these kind of word things. More hand cream. This one's stop the itching. These are all the things that I got free from the dermatologist I'm having a go at. It can't hurt, can it? That's the way I look at it. And, you know, if it actually gets rid of the dryness, I will be over the moon. And I've got a little bit lax. I'm not using the rubber gloves as much as I should. And I still, well, every now and then you do something, you have to wash your hands, don't you? So you can't be off it. You can't wear rubber gloves every minute of every day. So, but at least I've stopped it for washing up. And I've been doing a lot of that lately. Just saying. Gary. He said last night, had dinner. Oh, I'll do that later. Or in the morning. And I look around the kitchen and I think, nah, I can't let that stay there. And we didn't have a massive meal. We had steak, chips in the Active Fry. I've got that twitchy lip back, guys, if you wonder why I look and feel a bit weird. And mushrooms. That was it. That was all we had, because a little while before, Gary made prawn cocktail boats. And we had, in the freezer, we had this big pack of big prawns. And they were obviously ones you had to cook yourself. So Gary cooked them, and he got lettuces and made like prawn cocktails and put them inside the lettuce leaves. And so we had a few of those each. And so when it came to actual dinner, we weren't like massively hungry. And so yeah, although I've got my 2 ninjas, I still use the Actifry if I'm doing anything like chips, because you can't beat them in that. I think it would. I've tried one of the ninjas, and they weren't, you know, just can't beat the Actifry because it spins, I guess, and you know, the paddle turns it all. Maybe that's why. So I haven't really got much else to tell you today. Although I keep getting phone calls, so I know that the furniture is coming. Unfortunately, I wish the sofas were coming first, but the units are coming first. And I said to Gary, how will we know where we can put them? Because you don't know how much space you've got to leave for that sofa. I guess they won't be bolted to the wall or anything, so you can move them. That's the only thing. It's going to be hard because the carpet is really thick, so it will be hard to move them, and it'll be the double one, but we'll have to try. So I'm going to, you know, say to them, you might have to leave a bit of, I don't know how deep it is even. Should have measured it. I said to Gary as well, you know, we might have, because we were silly really. We just bought the furniture we liked and didn't think about how it's going to fit. So I said, you know, once that sofa is in, you might not be able to recline that bit because of the unit. I said, I don't know, we just have to see how it goes. Now the air conditioning unit is right in the middle, so therefore that takes up space and you can't put anything tall there. Wouldn't be without that though. It's a heater as well, so it's a godsend really, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll get on with my project today. I think whether it'll be a live stream on this channel or over on Rocksteady or what I'll get to do, I don't know. But I'm going to do maybe something, or I might have to go out because I can't do it tomorrow and I've got to do my little errand. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, by the way, before I go, there is a video popping up this afternoon that the lovely Julie kind of inspired me to do. She had seen, I think it was Crystal's goals and things for the year, and said I should do one. And I didn't. And then I saw Sam had done one. So Sam did 24 goals for 2024. And I thought, I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to put it out there as a challenge. So it's a tag. It's going to be a challenge tag. So that will come up this afternoon. I did tag 3 channels in it, but I've tagged everybody in it, to be honest with you. The whole planet is tagged. And also, if you haven't got a channel, you can put it in the comments. So yeah, that's my video this afternoon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.